Good morning. It's the Call Flo Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Had this thing in automatic, and it took off. I do want to mention that the Old Farmer's Almanac, sponsored by the Farmers Bank of Appomattox, with branch locations in Appomattox, Dillwyn, and in Farmville at 1508 South Main Street. And fortunately for me, the bed is long enough to where I could do that, and now officially announce the Call Flo Radio Show for Tuesday, January 21st. This month is just about bits in the dust here. All right, so good morning. It's 8:07, and let's see here. We'll get newer massage here.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Hey.
How's your morning?
Hey,
John.
And all right.
How's it going, everybody out there? How you doing?
I do want to pass this thing along about
Yes.
Henry real quick. This is from Betty Ike. She emailed us this morning. Henry has been transferred to a health and rehab facility in Forest, and he seems to like that one better than the first one that he had previously been to. So Henry has been transferred to a health and rehab facility in Forest. You can still write to his home address, and I'm sure that his daughter will make sure he gets any mail. So that would be for Henry Fulcher, 265 Lynnview. So it's spelled Lyn and then View, View Drive. So it's 265 Lynnview Drive, Lynchburg, and that is 24502. 24502. So I just wanted to give an update on that. Usually it's Betty that's been keeping me up to tabs on.
Yeah.
Because I believe Henry's daughter has been posting updates on Facebook, and obviously Betty must be friends with her and able to see these things. Mm-hmm. So just wanted to pass that along. Our number here, if you'd like to call into the program, is 434-394-0924. 434-394-0924. Noah, I might be misremembering something here. Did you have something planned for today's show? Guess not. The look on that befuddled look on your face means no.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not that I'm aware of, unless if I told you something and then forgot it.
Maybe you did, and I'm misremembering.
I'm here for the people, John. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the people. I'm kidding.
Well, I'm definitely not here for you.
No.
Mikasa Sukasa.
The one thing that you might be thinking of is yesterday, if you remember, flashback to yesterday, we were on the phone with first-time caller, and he mentioned that he might be sending us his birthday list of different household items.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Maybe that is what you were thinking.
Okay. That would
and also he's going to call up and talk about politics, local government.
Good.
So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I mean, if we can even do that now, that would be amazing.
I don't discuss religion, politics with the Great Pumpkin.
Okay. And the Great Pumpkin is a very touchy subject.
It can
to the
be.
People living in peanuts.
Especially if you're spending out all night, Halloween night, in the pumpkin patch, waiting for the Great Pumpkin, and he doesn't show up.
Man. So, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
So, with all that being said, we'll do our usual chatter here. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, John. Not too bad. My car needs oil pretty bad.
Desperately. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been a minute since I did an oil change, and I could just feel it's wearing on the vehicle. It's like, help me, I need oil. When I'm driving, it's just, I could just
change
feel
your own
it.
oil. I assume you do.
I've done it before, but it's really not that much cheaper. Because the thing is, oil's what, $20,
something like that.
for a thing, and then so I have to buy 2 of those for my car, and at that point I'm at $40. And if I just paid another $15, Walmart could do that plus check my tires.
I wasn't going to ask, but you sort of alluded to where you take your vehicle.
Walmart, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind saying that. It's the truth, John. What am I going to lie on air?
Free publicity is what that is.
Yeah, Walmart doesn't already have enough publicity. Walmart owns this town.
Yeah, well.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it right now. All right, so I know.
How about you, John? How was your, did you do anything yesterday by chance? Did you have a surprise, stop in yesterday? Did you have a surprise guest come by?
Yeah, surprise guest, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what
And how did that go?
It was a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Okay, so We're not talking about.
Went surprisingly well. There you go.
All right, interesting.
There you go. It was just a day of surprises.
Mm-hmm. Hey, let me ask you, John. Have you watched any more westerns recently? I know you like to do that on your off time.
Recently, I dare say the last time I saw a western would have been over the weekend, probably Saturday. The Wild Wild West comes on MeTV at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So that was probably the last western I remember, actually. Even though technically that's more of a James Bond themed thing set in the West, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Secret agents in the West. Well, yeah. Working in the Treasury Department for President Ulysses S. Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Service kind of thing. Anyway,
Secret Service.
Secret, yeah. You got to keep it a secret. On this day in history, January 21st, I heard this on the old FA.
Mm-hmm.
First commercial Concorde flight, generating a sonic boom as it traveled through the atmosphere at supersonic speed, hence the sonic boom. The Concorde, a commercial aircraft built with funding from the British and French governments, began regular service on this day. The year I was born, 1976.
1976.
Was not yet born.
Bicentennial.
The bicentennial baby, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. 2017, demonstrations known collectively as the Women's March were held throughout the world to support gender equality, civil rights, and other issues that were expected to face challenges under newly inaugurated U.S. President Donald Trump, and it was widely believed to be the largest single-day demonstration in U.S. history. There you go.
All right.
And on 2010, in Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled 5-4.
5-4. All right.
The laws preventing corporations and unions from using general treasury funds for independent electioneering communications violated the First Amendment's guarantee of freedom of speech. And there you go.
Okay. All right. Some history for your day.
History.
And, you can pass that along to other people in your life and pretend like you're more well-informed than them.
You can pass it along or keep it under your hat.
Keep it under your hat. Pass it along. Do what you please. But that is some quality history you got there, John.
Well, thank you. I knew that would suit your fancy. And
my fancy is very suited right now.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Your boy Jack Nicklaus, American golfer, his birthday's today. He's 84.
He's getting old quick.
Getting old quick. He was born in 1940. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's,
Yeah. I'd say he's having a nice, long life. Jack Nicklaus.
Jack Nicklaus, yeah.
Spelled A-L-A-U-S.
Ben Hogan? That's another golf name.
Ben Hogan, yeah, I usually wear Ben Hogan shirts every so often.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You wear a lot of golfing T-shirts without
I like
the
that
actual
slick fabric and stuff like that. In the wintertime, maybe not so much.
Makes you look more greasy with the slick fabric, John,
Greasy?
Yeah.
Well, I just like it because it breathes.
Yeah, sure.
It allows me to breathe. Allows my skin to breathe.
Well, I'm just saying, it follows suit
Keeps me cool in the summer.
It follows suit with your Italian heritage that you would be wearing silk, greasy T-shirts. It just makes you look more sleazy.
I thought you were Italian.
I am Italian as well, but I'm not.
Between the two of us, you look more Italian.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. You look more Italian than I do. You have the dark features that I don't have. I'm more. I mean, I used to have blonde up here, but I still have the blue eyes and the faint skin.
I have some pretty dark brows. I don't know if that's Italian or if that's just.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just meant
I have the wit about me of an Italian, is what you're saying. I have the
right.
That's the charisma of an Italian. Not a. Yeah.
Yo.
That's what we call a guinea.
A guinea.
Okay, John's spitting up his drink.
Hey, yo, I don't know what you're talking about.
We need like a steam vacuum cleaner to soak up all the coffee stains in here, like something to.
Well, the coffee stains would not be me.
No, it would be me.
Yeah,
I said that so I'm not throwing you totally under the bus, but there's some soda.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, there's some soda stains as well.
What soda stain?
Okay.
There's coffee.
You remember the time that you like spit your soda up on the floor? That happened, and I was like, I guess we're doing that now. I get it.
I remember that time you took that coffee cup and you were just like, and the coffee went everywhere.
Did I do that?
I think so. You were overjoyed.
No, you're thinking about, okay, there was a time in the studio. It wasn't in the studio, but I was like in the hallway here, and, excuse me, I was in the hallway, and I had holding a cup of coffee with a lid on it, and somehow it like fell directly out of my hands, not on an angle. It just like dropped straight down on the floor. It hit the floor like, and it stood up, but like the impact from hitting the floor popped the lid off of the like coffee cup, and the coffee went on the wall and on the floor. And I was like, boy, oh boy, do I have a problem now? I have a problem?
You went, boy, oh boy.
Okie
dokie. The 24 people that applied for the.
What are we doing now?
Superintendent in Prince Edward?
I did not hear this.
Okay. I thought I heard it on the local news.
Interesting.
Jared Sorello.
Yeah. Jared Sorello.
I'm Jared Sorello reporting. I'm Jared Sorello reporting. You got to raise up the pitch there.
You're coming off a little soft on the air, John.
Soft.
Coming off a little soft. I can't really hear you.
Soft. Okay.
That's a little bit more clear.
Soft.
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Oh, yeah. Good, because I was worried about that for a second.
Sometimes John speaks like this from the microphone.
Well, because now I'm being told I have to.
Maybe I'll start
pose for the
maybe I'll start
camera
talking like this as well.
Well, if I could do radio the way it's meant to be, I would just be stationed right here.
Okay.
But now we have to do television too.
Well,
hello, my baby. Hello, my
darling.
Yeah. So
no, it's a little video. It's nice, but I think that thing's adjustable too, John. I'm pretty sure you can adjust it.
Yeah, it makes all that wonderful sound when you do it.
Well,
on the air.
Why. Thank goodness we have a mute button, so we don't have to hear that.
Yeah, it's good for the whole.
You're not going to win this one, John.
434-394-0924 if you'd like to be a part of this. Program. Right.
Well, John, you're running the show today. Sorry.
Oh, I can kill time by talking about anything I want to.
I know. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we could still go down the days in history and.
I found a funny article that you might want to.
What's that?
It's an oddity. Do you want? Okay, here's the headline: Colorado suspect wanted in alleged failed bank robbery after handing teller note that was illegible. They couldn't read it.
Meaning they couldn't read it.
They could not read it. Yeah. And this says a Colorado man allegedly attempted to rob a bank, but left with nothing after handing a note to tell to a teller who was unable to decipher what he had written, according to police. The incident happened shortly before 5 p.m. on December 17th at the National Bank, located at 750 North Lincoln Avenue in Loveland, Colorado. According to the Loveland Police Department, police said the man walked into the bank and handed the teller a note. The teller, however, had a difficult time reading the note since it was allegedly almost completely illegible. Allegedly almost completely illegible. Isn't that fun to say? Try to say that 10 times fast. According to the Colorado Police Department, the man allegedly, they like to use allegedly in this article, allegedly grew frustrated as the teller was struggling to read the note, so he quickly left the bank. The outlet noted. And, yeah, I'm trying to see if they have what was on the note exactly. This guy's a schmo. This guy's just a schmo, writing. If you're going to rob a bank, John, would you, you would use like a Word document almost to type that out so it's clear as day, right? Would you spend time with your messy handwriting and hope the teller could read it? Or are you like, what are you doing?
Stick them up.
Stick them up, yeah.
Give me your money.
Been watching too many Westerns.
Well, the whole thing makes me think of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Paul Newman, Robert Redford. Have you ever seen this film?
Not only have I seen this film, we've had this conversation on air maybe twice.
So when they go to Bolivia, Butch claims to know the language.
Oh, that's true.
And they go to rob the banks, and
they don't know the language. He doesn't.
Well, Redford was relying on Paul Newman's character to know it because that's what he claimed.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so obviously when the guard or whoever they were speaking to, as they come in, gives them their greeting in that language, Newman sort of looks at him like, no, I don't know, and he takes off. So then the lady that comes down with them, Etta Place or whatever her name is, she's the one teaching them how to speak it. And the funny scene is when they go, after they've been taught how to speak the language, SOS and Robo. And that's about all Newman gets out, because after that, he forgets everything. And because Redford's character is with Etta, they're the couple.
Yeah.
He gets way more educated, let's say. And so Newman has the list, and he's sitting there going, he's like, what do I say? And Redford's basically saying, skip on down. Whatever he's telling them, they're already doing. They got their hands up already. Skip on down. He goes, oh, you're so daggone smart, you do it. I always thought that was a funny scene because Newman's character is supposed to be the brainy one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it humorous. So you have seen that film?
Funny. I have seen that film. I've also seen The Sting with Robert Redford,
which I didn't
Paul
see
Newman.
until years later.
Yeah.
But I've always grown up watching Butch and Sundance, mostly because it is a Western. Yeah. But it's a different type of Western for its time. Even though it's in the late 60s, that Western had more comedic elements to it than what your typical Western up until that point would have. But it led to more comedic type Westerns.
Yeah. Like, what's that one? Blazing Saddles? If it wasn't for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, would Blazing Saddles even be in existence? I wonder that every night before I go to sleep.
I bet you do.
No. But seriously, I'm sure there was some inspiration from that, right?
I would imagine so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just, but as well as that movie did, Butch and Sundance, I'm sure somebody, Hollywood, started doing this.
You just licked your finger
and stuck it out for the wind.
Okay, yeah. But don't
I had to check money.
That's gross, John. That's like
it's my tongue and my finger. I can do what I want.
Sure.
Okay.
Just okay, all right. I'm gonna. Okay, that's really disgusting. That's beyond filth. All right.
Right.
Here we go. Okay. Well, John,
434-394-0924.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
No, that's the number to call in if you want to talk to us here on the Call Flo Show. We're live from 8 to 9, so give us a ring at that number, and we'll be happy to talk to you about some, anything that you'd like.
Anything you like.
Anything
you want.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Anything you want to talk about. Anything. But maybe not anything. Are there some things that you have on your list that we don't talk about?
No, I think we should talk about anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my core belief.
Okay.
I try to live by it.
You try to live
by it. Yeah.
All right. So do we have any guests coming up here that we could promote and talk about?
We do, I believe, yes. But I don't have the list in front of me because I am in the studio.
Or you could step out for
okay.
that.
Well, do you want me to leave the studio, John, or do you want? I mean, like,
or I'll leave.
Well, let's talk about like. How about we talk about like, what's going on in Farmville? Like, what does that look like?
Do you want to talk about what's going on in Farmville?
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it then.
Is it Beastie Boys, John? Jeez, Louise.
What'd you ask me? Is that Beastie Boys?
Yeah, is that Beastie
Boys? See,
Okay. Well, John, I mean, Farmville definitely has some events coming up this weekend, which should be quite fun for the whole family.
Hold on, we got to make this official.
Quiet, we're on the air.
Okay, now you can do it.
Well, obviously, DJ Joe Inc. is going to be at Press Club on... We should have, like, a background music.
Do you know Joe Inc.?
Joe Inc.?
Or whoever you said.
Yeah.
You know this
person.
Okay.
You should have some, like, we should have, like, a background music that's, like, hype. Not hype, but, like, a very, like... Okay.
You mean like this kind of music right here?
This is your one.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now you can do what you want.
This is like your one fastball, John. This is your like go-to pitch.
It's okay.
So yeah, I mean, we have DJ Joe Ing at Press Club, and that should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, he knows how to put on a show quite well, I must say. And that's gonna be. I had the day in front of me. Let's see. Okay. Joe. Okay, yeah, that's going to be on, get this, John, this Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, from 9 to 1:30.
9 to 1:30.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's going to be a late-night show. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you're ready for that.
I was born ready.
Just a lot of different things happening. Oh, I'd like to mention, actually, we should cancel the music out now. Or not. Let's keep it going. Yeah, so if you've been to WFLO.net today, you might notice the website looks a little different. We kind of...
What did you do?
I updated it and transferred it over to WordPress, which... You know, it's not that really interesting to like a listener, but it's a new...
Well, hey, you're bringing it up.
A new refreshed website. And also the best part about this is you can email us directly on the website if you go to the On Air's mention page on the menu and click birthdays and or community calendar and scroll down to the bottom. There's a nice little section to fill out a birthday list and or community calendar announcements. It's a fun little... clean website, and we have our shows on there as well. If you have some time today, you should check it out for sure. It's just WFLO.net, a new and improved WFLO.net.
You talk too much.
That's okay. I like that.
I'll leave it up to you, John.
No. But I like that you did that. You showed it to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I used your face for a lot of the website, actually.
I don't know why you did that. We don't want to scare anybody off. But that's okay.
This is when
are you going to start?
This is when I would be playing the cricket sound.
When are you going to start putting your mug on all the stuff? Because that's what we need.
My mug?
Your mug.
What are you talking about?
Your picture. Your pro.
Mug shot.
Yes.
You can't just say mug and me instantly realize or like expect. You can't expect me to know that you mean mug shots.
The mug shot.
When are you going to put your mug? I thought you meant like a mug that I have in the office that I put coffee in, like.
Do you use a mug? You don't have a mug.
I do have a mug.
You usually do the
coffee
latte.
Yeah, lattes, and I go through a lot of coffee.
Is this coffee chat? Is that what this is?
Coffee chat.
I'm very verklempt.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Sorry. Okay.
Barbara.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Well, John, we are getting to that time that we round off the half-hour point and get into the birthdays and the weather and all that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're about ready to do that?
I mean, you're running the show, so I would imagine you're getting ready to do that. But yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a plan.
All right. With that being said, it is now officially the bottom of the hour, and the weather is being brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading, located at 2113 Cumberland Road, Farmville.
Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading has been helping to build Southside and Central Virginia since 1960, providing all excavation, general contracting, and hauling needs. 5 miles north of Farmville, 2113 Cumberland Road, at the intersection of 45 and Range Tavern Road. Call 392-6010 or stop by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading.
And let's see how much this has changed from the last time I've done this. 20% chance of snow today, but not until after 4 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy today with a high near 27. 20% chance of snow tonight with a low around 9. And then Wednesday, it is going to be hopefully sunny with a high near 27. And let's see, mostly clear Wednesday night with a low around 10. Partly sunny Thursday, a high near 37. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 20. Right now, in Farmville, we've got humidity at 54%. Winds are 3 miles per hour. Cloudy skies here in Farmville, 17. And the weather brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading. Call 434-392-6010. Again, it's 17 here in Farmville. Do you notice the big difference between 17 and 16?
I don't.
No, you need your microphone for that.
17. I don't.
It's 17, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. And the birthday calendar is brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 or 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
And with those birthdays, possible anniversaries, all of the above.
Yes.
For Tuesday, January 21st, 2025, I present to you the man, the myth, the legend, Noah Massad.
Well, that was quite the build-up, John. I don't know if I'm going to be able to...
We need better music for this, don't you think? There we go. Now...
All right. So starting off that birthday calendar that John yeah.
Trying to liven up
all right.
the show here.
We have Ray Daniel celebrating today, Rita B. Oakes, Caitlin C. Knight, Haley Brooke. Why are you doing this to me, John? Haley Brooke Knight and Matthew Hurley. They're celebrating birthdays today, so wish them a happy birthday. Hope they have the best day possible. And if you'd like to get us some birthdays of yours or, your whatever, relatives and or friends, and or if for first-time caller, he can even put his refrigerator on the birthday calendar. You can do that by sending birthdays to birthdays@WFLO.net, calling him in at 434-394-0924, or going to our website on the On-Air Mentions tab, and you can click birthdays and submit birthdays there as well, so you don't have to open up Outlook. So there's a couple of different ways and options to get those to us, but we'll be happy to receive them. John, back to you.
Oh, did you not want to tell them how they can get those on? Have you covered all that in what you just said? That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow. Informative.
It just shows that you're not paying attention, Dad.
I was.
Okay.
By the way, the birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it is not right, we will make it right. Call 434-392-2802. This is the one you prefer, right? The jazzy type birthday.
I like this one,
Yeah. That's why I put it in.
It's whimsical is what it is.
Whimsical.
Yeah.
It's very whimsical.
Yeah. What did I say? Whimsical?
You said whimsical.
Whimsical, yeah.
Whimsical?
Yeah.
It's musical, too, by the way.
Yeah. So, John,
yes.
You just going to let it play? Is that it?
That's what I do here. I let
just let things play.
Let the music
right.
play is what I do.
Oh, we're done with the segment, so,
you might be done with it.
You're not done with it. I totally understand. No worries. We'll let this play.
We only have 40 seconds left. It's
okay. Oh, thanks, John.
Just let it go.
Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Wow. Yeah, did you want to...
Kind of reminds me of a silent film where they play the music.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is great for padding out time.
I like it. Hey, you caught on to what I'm doing here. Young Padawan, or whatever the heck it is.
Padawan.
Padawan, yeah.
Wow.
There you go. I'm so glad we had that moment. Oh, all right. Now I know what we can do. We can talk about the famous birthdays because we just did the local celebrity birthdays.
Sure.
Let's see if you know anybody here that we mention here. Do you know actress Gina Davis?
I've heard the name.
Turned 69. Mm-hmm. And Gina Davis has been in many a film. Some I have seen, some I have not. I want to say the first film I think I ever saw her in as a young actress was Fletch with Chevy Chase. Mm. She was like working at the newspaper office that he worked at.
Yeah.
She went on to do movies like Thelma and Louise, and I assume that's one of your personal favorites. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, most recently appeared in the 2024 film Blink Twice. Blink Twice, you'll miss it.
I did watch that, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
And? What?
It's not very good.
All right.
It's a weird movie. It's weird.
So when you watch films, are you like a Netflix service kind of person?
No, I go to the movie theater. I buy a ticket. Yes, I watched it in the theater.
What made you want to see this?
Because I had some friends who were interested in seeing it, and so I was like, sure, why not? I didn't care. It didn't seem like something I would like, and I ended up watching it, and I really...
From the beginning, you could tell that much.
There's some... And I think... Okay, this is what I think. I think depending on how the movie is marketed, it says a lot about, the people behind it and the quality of the film. Like, if a movie is like, oh, this is the craziest movie of the summer, they try too hard sometimes. I want an honest, sincere movie trailer. And the funny thing is, I don't even usually watch the movie trailer, so it wouldn't matter in my case. But
in this case, you did watch it.
I did happen to see it, yeah. You know what? Chris Wood watched that movie.
Oh, really?
And she liked it, I think, but she also mentioned it was a very weird movie. Blink Twice. It's just there was nothing unique about it. I don't know, and it just didn't resonate with me very well. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
So we're moving on then.
Okay.
Actress Charlotte Ross turns 57, and she looks familiar, but not enough. Wait a minute. Appeared as one of Bud's classmates in an episode of Married with Children.
Okay.
Bud Bundy.
Bud Bundy.
Yeah.
The Bud Bundy.
The Bud Bundy.
That sounds a lot like Ted Bundy.
Bud. He had a nickname he would call himself, Bud Master or something. But anyway. Yeah, he thought he was more cool and hip than he actually was.
Yeah. Oh, I know somebody like that, but
you're referring to yourself.
Their name escapes me.
Emma Bunton turns 49.
Emma Bunton.
Bunton.
Okay.
Bunton.
Yeah. I get it. I hear the name.
Fun fact: recorded a cover of the Spice Girls song "Two Become One."
Nobody needs to cover that song. The Spice Girls.
Because it was done perfectly the first time.
It was done perfectly the first time, and also it was the Spice Girls, so of course it was done perfectly.
So you're more of you like the Spice Girls.
I'm a big fan of the Spice Girls, John.
Yeah.
Huge.
So when Wannabe came out, you were just dancing
I was
all
dancing,
around, gyrating.
I mean, I wasn't even a thought yet, but I was in the cosmos dancing to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That came out in what, 98? 90s, right?
Something like that. Late 90s. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't even. I wasn't even a thought. Well,
there you go.
Okay, fun facts for your morning. Okay.
Actor Luke Grimes turns 41. Is he one of your personal favorites?
I don't know him. I don't care about him. And
well, here's your fun fact. His middle name is Timothy.
Okay. Great. Good to know.
Now you can feel better about yourself. All right, let's take our first official caller of the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, man.
Good morning.
Oh. I was pondering something. It's been so cold out. Mm-hmm. And there's an urban legend. And I'm wondering... Oh, yeah. I'm wondering if you guys even have a background as to how it was actually created. Have you ever heard the term, it's colder than a witch's?
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay. I mean, did somebody go up to a witch and said, hey, you mind if I...
Take your temperature?
Touch it, or...
What? Okay.
Sorry.
I think the turkey's done.
All right.
Anyway. Noah, the look on Noah's face. Now, I used to hear it. I want to say, of all people, my mom used to say it, if I recall.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I remember anyway. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
wait, can you not I'm actually curious. Can you not say colder than a witch's, insert that word? Can you not say that word on air? Because I feel like that's
You can say whatever you want, Noah.
That is
when the
sure.
FCC comes down here,
Sure.
I'm going to point at you. As the
You're
one
going
that
to be
said
like,
it.
this is the guy. Arrest him, officer. No, I'm just saying, like, that's a term that, I mean, it's not a slur or a cursing. It's purely, I mean, borderline medical, you know.
Borderline medical.
Borderline a medical term. What can I say?
Borderline.
Well, yes, but then there are a lot of body parts that you can just spew out that are may fall into that borderline medical.
Don't you cuss on this here radio.
Yeah, that was the FCC guy making sure you don't.
Tuning in.
Give you my name.
Tuning in.
But as far as the origin of that saying, and without looking it up, Noah, you got the free hand. You don't want to look that up?
Oh, well, you got two free hands as well, Jen. So,
No, I'm the one behind the board here.
Okay.
I'm like Captain Kirk. I'm like going, Spock, tell me what's going on here.
I don't know. Was it during the Salem witch hunts or something?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Possibility.
Looking it up for you now, sir. I should have an answer within Antha.
I'm going to have an answer
I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson. How you doing?
The answer is coming. I like it the way Noah speaks.
Mike Tyson.
When it's my turn to speak.
Yeah, he does. Anything coming up that's usable or knowledgeable?
It says the exact origin is unclear, but it likely stems from the association of witches with evil or supernatural qualities in folklore, where witches were believed to have unnatural or otherworldly characteristics. In the context of witches, insert that word, would be imagined as a symbol of coldness or a chilling, malevolent presence. The phrase has been used in various parts of the English-speaking world, particularly rural and older dialects. The imagery of the witches, insert that word, adds to a touch of dark, eerie humor to the description of extreme cold. That's been your origin moment with Noah. Okay.
Okay, so I could have said that about my man. It's colder than my wife's. Blah blah. You know.
Blah blah. Yada yada. Seinfeld.
But anyway.
Colder than their feet is what you were referring to. Go ahead.
Did you catch any of the event yesterday?
The what?
No. The event?
What event? Oh, you mean the
MLK?
inauguration.
Oh, wow.
Nope, sorry.
You guys, this is a news station.
So I take it, you said you were going to watch some of it, right?
Yeah, and I got hooked, and I watched probably most of it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I heard a couple of things that happened. I heard Elon Musk spoke at the event, and he also did the Heil, insert that name.
The kids loved it.
Did he do like a Nazi salute caller?
I missed that. I was kind of just doing some activities and would stop and listen, and then so if he did, I missed that one.
I looked at a picture, and several articles were talking about it, so I was like, okay, it has the likelihood of being true, and then I saw a picture, and he's clearly doing it. I just don't know what he was doing moments before, but it's like a full-on white, supremacy salutes, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good for business.
He wasn't just waving at somebody.
No.
Huh. But they were talking about how Biden, just before the new president come in, he snuck in a bunch of pardons.
Like how Trump snuck in that Supreme Court justice before he left too. That's right.
Wow. I don't.
The comments made are not those of the radio station.
It's just of me, no Sarge. But I mean, if we're going to talk about the Biden pardoning, some people right before he leaves, we also have to mention that Trump. I mean, usually a president in their term gets like a Supreme Court justice. The fact that Trump got one, and then right before he left, he somehow managed to shove another one in there because either was it the person who died? Did somebody die or did somebody retire from Supreme Court? being a Supreme Court justice, one or the other. But basically, he ended up sneaking.
Bader Ginsburg, is that who you were referring to?
Was that it? So she did die. Okay.
Yes, I think.
Wow, you would think you would be up on that.
I know she died, but I'm trying to think. Was that the last one? Is that when he snuck in the second one, or was that during the Brett Kavanaugh? It probably was later. It was later. So.
But did he do 3 of them? He snuck in.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Well, didn't he sneak in 3? It was Kavanaugh, and then a female, and then the
Was it 3?
How do you sneak in 3 ? Is my question.
Well, not sneak, but it's just a.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Sleazily shove in different people. Sleazily.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Again, words. These are the opinions of Noma Sarge, not the station or John Staten. Definitely not John Staten.
No.
John, feel free to chip in at any point.
Oh, I just feel like doing this. And now, a word from Noah Massage. And there we go.
All right. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's the way I like it.
Well, Kohler, you mentioned that you might bring up some local government issues last time you called.
I did, and I got so involved in that thing yesterday that I started to browse through the papers this morning, and I didn't get a chance to write down my opinion.
Okay.
So will you guys pardon me today?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got a question. Did you guys sample my nuts? Did you like my nuts?
The pecans that you sent us.
Yes.
They were good. They were really good.
Yes, they were. Thank you.
No, I only asked because I just like feedback from the people that I give my stuff to, my baking goods. I don't know. Sometimes it's helpful if they're like, no, it was too salty, it was too this, it was too that.
You were getting varying comments like that?
No, I'm just giving you examples of stuff that people say about some of my baked goods. Because I like to bake, but I don't like to eat it. So I bake the stuff, and then I find people to give it to.
So you don't find that difficult at all to make something and not want to taste it?
Well, I kind of sample it as I go through,
okay.
But I would be 1,000 pounds if I ate everything I make. Plus, I like to bake more than I like to eat it. So
okay.
I just sample it and then pass it on, then get some feedback, and yeah.
Yeah, they were very enjoyable and crispy and flavorful as well.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Did you wear my shirt then?
John,
did you enjoy that?
I have, yes, and thank you very much. Because
what did you do some painting around the house and then?
Right. Well, yeah. But I did wear it, yes, and I appreciate it.
Oh, really?
I was in need of a shirt, yes.
Yeah. Well,
man,
you had
envied
some sort of stains and or drips on your other shirt that one day that he called in.
Yes, that's why I dropped it off.
From you throwing around food and whatnot.
Oh, just blame it on me.
Yeah,
sure.
I will.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Well,
it's more fun that way.
Yeah, yep.
You were just tossing food. So let's see, what else can we discuss here? So he doesn't want to talk about the politics.
He doesn't want to talk about politics.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Did you have a birthday you wanted us to celebrate in your home?
I don't have a way to, I guess, tweet things to you guys.
Tweet?
Is that what you could? Yeah. When you send a message, you tweet it out.
You can. This seems like a bit, but
I'm going to put it in.
No. You can. Well, you can send it to us on our website if you go to WFLO.net, and then on the on-air mentions, you can select birthdays and go ahead and send a list of birthdays to us.
Oh, so I don't have to have like a fancy
no
gadget at home. Okay. No. All right. That sounds simple enough. Because I am like bucking the system, man, for sure.
Yeah. Are you using a flip phone?
Yes, actually I am.
He's calling on a flip phone.
I used to have one.
Oh, it serves its purpose. I call and I hang up, and then
I held on to it as long as I could.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, man.
All right. Well.
I don't... Yep.
Yeah.
And, I just wanted to say hi. And,
well, thank you for calling in.
We're glad to hear your voice.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you guys have male dogs?
Male dogs.
Yes.
No, my dogs don't do the mail.
For some reason, I thought, I pictured a dog delivering mail. Like, that's what I pictured. Even though I know he meant, like, a male dog, I'm just picturing a dog with,
When I had a dog, he was a male,
yeah.
Yes. But I haven't had a dog in years.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't. Well, when you're out in public and you see a male dog, because I was just pondering this maybe a few days ago, if there is a when males go to the hydrant, do you notice if they favor one side or the other? Are they left or right-handed, footed? If they give you their
usually
paw,
lean left,
do they favor
or
one
right,
side?
I mean, usually right, I guess. I don't know. I never really gave it that much of paid that much attention to it. How about you, Noah?
I want to say the right side is what I remember.
Yeah.
Growing up with dogs, they would lean to the right side.
Lean politically that way too, I believe.
I don't think dogs are political at all. I think dogs live. This is what I think. Okay, I think dogs live in 2-second increments. So the one that they're in and the one they just left, and that's all they care and or remember about anything.
Okay.
So
You know, I heard something like that where they live in the moment, kind of, and
it's
maybe
like,
they remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was going to say it's like being the most extreme ADD person. I guess you can say, like a dog is like being a really ADHD, to where you're just like super hyper and also not, living the. I don't know. You're just like living in the moment. So, John, why don't you go ahead and ring that bell?
This is the moment.
Ring that bell, John.
You want me to ring the bell?
Yeah, there we go.
I was going to give you this kind of special music here for you.
Dun, dun,
Because
dun, dun, dun,
when you
dun,
say
dun,
these
dun,
things
dun,
that you say, it deserves this type of music.
I take that as a compliment.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray compliment right
Great.
there. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, sir. If there's anything else, well, I guess we will bid you adieu unless you got one other thing you want to bring up.
Oh, just one quick thing I was pondering.
Sure.
You guys have been following the flag issue.
Flag issue? Oh, you mean about how what flags you can actually have up?
Well, I guess this was the one you see on is it 360, the real big Confederate flag?
Yes, I am familiar with that.
There was a personal an opinion in the papers, and they estimate that it cost over $150,000 we've invested in this issue already. I guess with all the court it's been tied up in and
right
and stuff. We could do a lot more with that money.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
so.
The issue of removing the flag, it's costing that much money?
He's referring to court costs and
court
stuff
costs
like that.
Yeah.
Yes, court costs, and I guess the time that the committees put in, and
yeah, because they're going to do any of that for free.
Mm-hmm.
No,
they get paid for that. So.
Well,
but anyway.
I could go on a whole spiel, but I guess I won't because we do have limited time. But to me, I don't know. If you're going to ask my opinion, obviously Noah Massarge's opinion, not the opinions of the station or John Staten. John Station. Yeah. I think the Confederate flag is a bit of it's a symbol of hate and or intolerance for certain people, and the fact is, like, I don't think there's any space or need for that in a community of people living together. And yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, John will go ahead and argue the other side of being like, oh, it's history.
I'm going to be down the middle. Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
If it works for one side, it should work for the other. All sides equal. That's me.
You're using the freedom of speech argument. Interesting, yeah?
Well,
Yeah.
if I was Muslim or if I was anything else that might offend someone in some sort of way,
sure,
I would go under that banner,
freedom
right?
of speech.
Freedom of speech. So if it works for one, it should work for all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Playing devil's advocate. That's all I'm doing. But anyway, all right. Touchy subject, and hopefully they get it all rectified and all that good stuff. Hopefully so. Hopefully so.
All right.
Well, you have a good one, and sorry again
Thank
about
you.
the Ravens and all that good stuff.
All right, man.
All right, you take care. Have a great one. All right. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. All right.
That was a first-time caller calling
Yes, it
in.
was. And the phone lines are now open, 434-394-0924, if you'd like to take a part in what's left of this program.
Mm-hmm.
Noah, I've noticed you got your camera set up. Are you ready to take any more pictures or anything like that?
Why didn't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
That's your motto, I believe, when you take pictures. So that's good for you. Mm-hmm. We didn't talk about Ohio State. They won the first national title since 2014. It's been
good for them. Good for them.
Outlasting. Now, are you a Notre Dame or Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Yeah. 34-23 in the CFP championship game. So I guess congratulations.
Good job.
In order for Ohio State there. Not that I was watching or following, but it's all right. And I know you're a big sports buff. That's what
huge sports guy. You know, that's what they
big sports guy.
Every time I go into a bar, you know, they're always like, you know, hey Noah, watch the game. You know,
watch the game.
It's a good game. No, I'm kidding. I really don't. I mean, sports, they're fun. It's a fun waste of time and money and resources.
Fun waste of time.
And nobody cares. Well, I say nobody. I'm speaking for myself, really. I don't care. I care, about the Super Bowl. That's interesting. And, like, some football games I do find enjoyable. I got to be in the right mood for it. But for the most part, who cares? It's guys fighting over a ball, you know? I can watch toddlers do that.
People fighting over land as opposed to a ball.
I just think it's unnecessary, and I don't know. Some people enjoy it. I'm not one of those people. If you do find pleasure in partaking in sports, whether that be football or soccer, which is the real football, you do you, champ. But
the words and sayings are not that of the radio station.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you were able to mention that. Yeah. People have a minute to call in. 434-394-0924 is the number to call in. You got 45 seconds left. You can do it. You are by a phone. You can call in, say hi, and then say immediately bye, because we would have to go by the time you call in and we pick up the phone. But you can still do it. It's definitely an option. John?
I was waiting for you to say goodbye.
Guess I'll be on my way then.
Bye, Noah.
Excuse me.
Bye, Noah.
Excuse me.
Noah's making his way. What happened? There you go. Well, it's been a wonderful show, Noah, and I want to thank you for partaking in this program.
John, I want to thank you for your great sound effects.
And tomorrow it's going to be you and Chris Wood.
Yeah.
Or Chris Wood and you. Now, do you guys flip a coin to see who gets to be behind the board?
Chris usually handles it, and she does a great job of running things. So.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Look forward to that. Have a great day.
WFLO AM in Farmville.
ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. President